ולכל עם ישראל, שנה טובה ומתוקה, מלאה בבריאות והצלחה. חג שמח ושנה מבורכת.
שלום לכל המאזינים של הרדיו הישראלי, כאן רמי מפיתה אקספרס. מאחלים לכם שנה טובה ומתוקה, שנת בריאות ואושר. חג שמח לכולם.
חג שמח ושנה טובה לקהילה הישראלית במיימי ופלורידה. איזי פילטיס רוצה לברך אתכם בשנת בריאות, אושר, שמחה ונחת, ושכל משאלותיכם יתגשמו לטובה. אמן. חג שמח.
שלום לכולם, כאן אבי עמית מאסטר, הכתביה שלכם בפלורידה. רציתי לאחל לכם שנה טובה ומתוקה, הרבה הצלחה והרבה אושר, שתהיה שנה מאושרת לכל עם ישראל.
שלום לכולם, כאן די.ג'יי גרוב. אני רוצה לאחל חג שמח ושנה טובה לכל בית ישראל, כמו שאומרים אצלנו, חגש בשמחות.
חג שמח ושנה טובה מהרדיו הישראלי פלורידה.
Looking for the freshest, top-quality meats in town? Come to Meat Master, your neighborhood kosher butcher shop in Hollywood. Premium cuts of beef, chicken, lamb, and more. Kosher under ORB supervision. Perfect for BBQs, family dinners, or any occasion. Whether you're a grill master or just love great meat, Meat Master is your go-to destination. Taste the difference today. Visit us in Hollywood, Florida. Call now to place your order. 75446-55461. Follow us on social media for weekly specials. Meat Master, where quality meets tradition.
חיכית לי ואני תמיד חיכיתי לך, והנה היום הזה הגיע. עכשיו מבטיח שאף פעם לא תהי לבד, ואם פתאום תעלמי אחכה כל הלילה ואלחש בתפילה שאליי תחזרי. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד. הגיע הרגע, הרי חיכית לי ואני תמיד חיכיתי לך, והנה היום הזה הגיע. עכשיו מבטיח שאף פעם לא תהי לבד, ואם פתאום תעלמי אחכה כל הלילה ואלחש בתפילה שאליי תחזרי. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד. ואם תבואי אליי נשאר כל הלילה ואלחש לך מילים שתדעי שאני שלך, ובבוקר תראי נשאר ביחד, הולכים את הדרך הזו לתמיד יד ביד.
אוקיי, אחר הצהריים טובים לכם, אפשר להגיד כבר כמעט ערב טוב, כמעט 20 דקות לפני השעה 6 בערב, אתם על 107.1, גם 99.9, HD4. גיל על ידה תוהיר עם עם רעיון, יחד עם מייקל, ותכף היא תספר לכם הכל, מה שהולך להיות כאן ברעיון הזה. How are you, גילה?
I am as fabulous as ever. Always so happy to be here. Thank you, Nissan, and really excited to bring everybody a little taste of Michael Fischer and the amazing good that he does in the world.
How are you, Michael?
Amazing. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor.
Okay, Gila, your microphone is yours.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Michael, like I said, I'm really so honored to be here and with you and to bring the mission that you have so quickly brought to such a pivotal point to our listeners here at Israeli Jewish Radio. So I'll give a very brief introduction and then I will ask you to pick it up. So basically, Michael Fischer is the heart behind Laszlo's Caring Kitchen. It is an amazing initiative. My daughter actually volunteered with them for a while. I'm very proud. And Michael started this initiative in memory of his father, who is was a Holocaust survivor, and only began it during COVID. And now they are feeding hundreds of kosher meals over Shabbat to families here locally, and it's really incredible. I was blown away to hear what Michael and Laszlo's Caring Kitchen is doing and how many lives they are touching. So, Michael, can you tell our listeners a little bit more?
Yeah, I would love to. So I lost my father, who was born in Budapest, Hungary, and experienced the Holocaust at a young age of 3, where he was separated from his family. During this experience, I had found out that my father's father was a baker, and it's actually what probably saved my dad's life from going to Auschwitz versus a ghetto. So when my dad's family was online, the SS soldier said Fischer out of the line and sent my dad to the ghetto, not knowing the outcome, but knowing Auschwitz was more than likely just a death ride. So my grandfather, like I said, if you could not afford food, he would give it to you. And there was no you owe me or anything. It was just of the kindness of his heart. So when October 7th hit, I called my rabbi the next day and said, I need to feed people, and I need to feed them Shabbat meals. I feel Shabbat is so important. It's when the family comes together. And we don't realize in the bubble that we live in, especially in Boca Raton, that there are people in need. There are single mothers, senior citizens, Holocaust survivors, war veterans, families that make under $22,000 a year that can barely put together a meal during any day, let alone Shabbat. So the rabbi explained to me that, listen, we give them gift cards to the kosher market for $25. So that doesn't really get you very far. So I decided I'm going to make fresh, delicious meals every week. We're going to pour a ton of love into this. We're going to be using kosher products, kosher meats, proteins, starches, grape juice, challah, and during holidays, we're going to make it even larger. For Pesach, we're going to make bigger baskets, and we're going to provide enough food to feed them for the whole week of Pesach. So we do this every week. It's 100% volunteer-driven, and we have amazing people in the kitchen that have such skill sets that just blow my mind away. And we cook with real spices, real ingredients, and we make stuffed peppers one week. Next week we do stuffed cabbage. Then we do brisket. We do deco. We do vegetarian meals. We do eggplant parmesan. And we deliver meals that are not only nutritious and delicious, but majority of these families haven't eaten meat, whether it's chicken breast, ground turkey, flank steak, any of those things in years, because they can barely afford the rent that they're paying in their property or the kids' educational components. So we take and alleviate all that stress and pressure out of them. Every Wednesday we cook. It takes the process is about 8 hours. And then Thursday we have 11 volunteers that deliver it. And it's not only the mitzvah of making the meal, but when we deliver the meal and we see the families and we see the joy in their faces and all the things that they don't have to think about and worry about. How can we prepare fresh food for our children, let alone have a Shabbat with challah and grape juice and everything? We create that whole ambiance and environment to give one less stressor for these families. Go ahead.
No, it's an incredible initiative. I witnessed it, myself, and I was blown away when I saw what you and the beautiful, beautiful team that you have put together do. It's really very, very special.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. It's, it goes beyond. People don't realize in our own backyard, there are people in need. And food is a basic item for most of us. We go to the grocery store and see eggs are now $6, $7, $8. We're not flinching. But these families see that, and then they decide whether they're going to have eggs this week or they're going to get a piece of rotisserie chicken. Like, these are decisions that are hard decisions that are being made that are not fair. Every family should be provided fresh food, fresh meals, and given the joy of Shabbat and not worrying about those elements. And we started by feeding 5 families, which then grew to 10 and 20 and 30, 40, 50. Now we're at 360 families, and we've added soups, and now we're adding desserts. But I have a waiting list.
Incredible.
And for me, that's the worst feeling, to know that I can't provide to everybody.
Incredible. So 360 families now, and I know when we talked before, you said your next goal is 3,000 meals. Did I remember that correctly?
You remembered it perfectly. I believe you go big or you go big. I have lists that take us into Broward County, which we have not committed to yet, which will put us at 3,000 meals.
Amazing.
And these are families that have been vetted and are in need of these meals. And understand, too, there are amazing programs out there that have great purpose, like a Meals on Wheels, but people don't understand. A lot of those products are made a year or two ago, and there's no tracing involved, meaning if food's been recalled or fresh ingredient, there's nobody knows what's in there. So when we go to these families and we look in their freezer and we see Meals on Wheels, we're like, oh my God, how lucky. And they go, not at all. There's no taste. There's no love put in that food. It's just slop put in a container and frozen a year ago.
Yeah.
Because you come with fresh meals.
It reminds me the army food, by the way.
Well, not what Michael's putting together. It's really incredible.
I said it reminds me the army food that I have.
Oh, what they have there?
The Meals on Wheels. The Meals on Wheels, not Laszlo's Karen Kitchen. Just for clarification, because and like I said,
the aroma and the spices we use and it's also when you make food and you put love into it, it's totally different.
It is.
It's like everybody's smiling. Everybody. I mean, your daughter volunteered. You volunteered.
Yes.
You see that energy in that room. We're pushing challahs out. We're watching it rise. We're prepping. Like, there's just so many elements of deliciousness.
It's beautiful.
It's just not big enough.
It's beautiful. So, speaking of not big enough, that was a big part of the reason why I asked Nissan if we could do this today. And, of course, Nissan being the incredible, generous gentleman also that he is, he said, yes, of course, let's bring this to more people. So tell everyone, I know you and I have talked about, you hit a little bit on the challenges you're facing right now, but, tell a little bit more about the challenges and what would the right space, what would that allow you to do, and what does that look like? What are you looking for? Because I know you said right now you have all the volunteers you need, which is incredible, and I'm sure as you scale to 3,000, you will need more. But right now, it's not the people, right? We talked about its space, its other things. So tell everybody listening how they can help. And just to let everybody know, I've put on the Israeli Radio Facebook group a Google form so that if you yourself can help, or if you know of someone who you believe can help, you can fill this out. And Michael and I will be looking through your responses and connecting with you so that we can really make sure that this really, brings more of the resources that Michael needs to continue to expand this unbelievable effort and movement.
Those are great questions. And I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm so appreciative